Hello students! In our previous video, we learned about cutting. Today, let us learn about layering. In this method, the lower branch of stem is bent like this to the ground and covered with the soil. Note that this branch is still attached to the plant and has not been cut. It is known as a layer. This ensures that this layer gets nutrients from the main plant. What do you think would now happen to this buried portion? Correct. It begins to grow some adventitious roots and gets its own nutrition now. After few days, new plant parts emerge from this buried layer. At this stage, this buried layer can be cut off from the parent plant, and eventually the rooted stem will become a new plant. The one that we studied is called simple layering. Now, what if we could cover more than one node under the soil from a single branch? Observe that here in simple layering, we covered or buried just one node. Yes, it is possible. This is called compound layering. It is possible in plants that have very flexible stems which can bend multiple times easily. For such plants, the same stem is bent not just once like simple layer but multiple times, making it compound layers. And each individual layer is covered with a soil above it. Observe here how this layer looks like. Yes, like a snake, and hence it is called as serpentine layering or compound layering. After some days, roots and shoots develop at each layer or node independently. So cut them, separating them from the parent plant and also from each other. And they grow up to form individual plants. The advantage here is that at a time, many new plants can be propagated from one parent branch. Plants like guava, raisins, tomatoes, pothos, etc. can be propagated in this way. Another way of propagating is through tip layering. Here, insert the shoot tip. Note only the tip of the branch and cover it with soil. The tip grows downward first, then bends sharply and grows upward. Roots form at the bend, and the recurved tip becomes a new plant and grows above the soil. Purple berries and blueberries grow in this way. But sometimes, students, in various woody stemmed plants, bending is not possible. For them, plant is cut back up to 1 centimeter above the ground in sleeping season. That is when plant cannot actively grow and new shoots are formed by the dormant buds. The new shoots are then planted over a mound of soil rich in organic matter, and hence it is called as mound layering. And the roots emerge after few weeks at the base of these young shoots, which grows to new plant. Students, as you can observe, these layering methods are for plants that have branches close to the ground or that can be easily bent. But what if plants do not have branches close to ground? Or what if we can't easily bend any branch of a plant? Do we have any other method for them? Yes, we can use another method called air layering. Yes, you heard it right, it's air layering. Air layering is used to propagate plants with thick branches that cannot bend. How do you use this method then? Here, slit open the part of the branch that is just below a node. Surround the slit with wet moss or cotton. Wrap it with plastic or foil and tie it with thread. Now just tie a water pot on the branch just above it so that water slowly and continuously seeps into the slit. After some time, adventitious roots will develop on the slit. Cut the plant parts and plant them in the soil, and this will grow into a new plant. Plants like pomegranates and lychee are grown in this way. So students, what we have seen is another method of vegetative propagation, layering. It can be done in many ways like simple layering, compound layering, tip layering, mound layering or air layering. In our next video, we will learn about another method of vegetative propagation, that is grafting.